What box?
What's that? That box.
Okay.
And now, Tiffany? And now I'm gonna go live. Wait, let me get back to my screen.
Okay, welcome everybody from Facebook. Welcome to PANU Movement. Make sure you have
what I can know about my own.
Make sure you have a bottle of water because we're going to be doing a little bit of movement. So everybody, make sure you have enough space. Welcome to PANU Movement. And it's going to be a series of gentle movements, guys. So don't worry about not wanting, working out too hard. It's going to be a series of gentle movements. So everybody can do it. It's going to be fun.
Peace and blessings, family. Good morning, brother.
Peace. How you doing?
Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Mtambuzi.
Good morning. Hi, Yanya. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. Make sure you have a glass of water and a little bit of space. You don't even need a lot of space, just a little bit of space to do our PANU movement. Good morning, everyone.
And Mtambuzi, let them know who you are. Tell them about your program.
Okay. All right, so good morning, everyone. My name is Mtambuzi, and I will be doing a movement presentation called PANU Movement. And PANU Movement is basically a mixture of Qigong exercises and capoeira exercises. So this exercise is for people of all ages, from all backgrounds. It's going to be a series of gentle movement. Qigong and capoeira also is basically an energy cultivation exercise. So it's a good way to start your day off with getting the energy flowing throughout the body. So everyone is welcome. Everyone could do it. And all you need is a little bit of space. You don't need too much space. You need a little bit of space. So welcome everyone. Welcome. Make sure you have a little bit of water and you're ready to move.
Great day, Mtambuzi.
Hello, hey Musa Husbi, how you doing?
Good to see you, my brother, my son.
Yeah, I can see who we have in the Zoom. I see we have Adam in the Zoom, Teresa, Marie, Musa Husbi. Okay. Adam, I don't know if you could do it in the truck. Looks like you're in the truck. But you could do the breathing though. That'll be good.
Wake up and
It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to PANU Movement. Good to see everybody. Today we'll be doing a series of exercises involving Qigong and Capoeira. And these are both energy cultivation movements that come from ancient times that people have been doing, for a very long time. So all you need is a little bit of space, maybe a little bit of water, and we're gonna get started. So we're gonna start off with it's maybe 10 minutes or a little bit less of, maybe like 8 minutes of Qigong. So Qigong is basically like standing meditation. And then we're going to do about 8 minutes of Capoeira. Okay. So I hope everyone is ready to get moving, get the energy flowing. All right. Good morning, good morning. So should I start now? Or? Yes, okay. All right, guys, so everyone, we're gonna start off with Qigong, okay? So everyone stand up, make sure you have enough space around you. This is such an excellent exercise to do in the morning to get your day started, to get the energy flowing. So all you need is a little bit of space. All right. And we're just gonna start off by loosening up our bodies, right? So if you have enough space, I just want you to swing your arms around like this. Looking directly behind you as you swing gently, knees slightly bent. Nice, guys. And we can play the first set of movement, the music too, as we're doing it, just to get our meditation mode. Nice, nice, nice. Just loosen up and then relax. Good. Okay. Now we're gonna get into something called the Qigong shaking, right? And shaking is a good way to open up your chakra points and allow your energy to
Recording in progress.
So we're gonna go to Wuji position. This is called Wuji position. Your knees are slightly bent, our arms are slightly bent. And the reason why our arms are open is so that the energy can flow through our arms. So instead of having arms locked like this, we open it up. The same thing with our knees. So Qigong shaking, we're just gonna bounce up and down. So everybody just bounce slightly up and down, loosening up your body. Nice. And let it feel, it should feel natural too. Let it feel natural, it should feel relaxed. And when we finish the shaking, I want you to notice how your body feels, how the energy is flowing, right? So shake it up. Nice. Nice, guys. Keep it going. Bonito. When I say bonito, that means beautiful. That's a capoeira term that we say. So when we look at it, shaking up and down, good, good. Keep going, keep going. A little more rigorous. If you have any knee issues, you could be gentle. Be very gentle if you have any knee issues, but it's still is doable. Try your best. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Nice. And stop. And now we're back to our Wuji position, and we're just feeling our body, feeling it, noticing how you feel, how relaxed you are. Keep it going, guys. Hold that Wuji position. Hold it. Let me put this in. All right. So the first move, that was the warm up. The first Qigong move is called bringing down heaven. So we're just gonna breathe in, arms up, and breathe out. Knees slightly bent, breathe in, arms up. Nice gathering all the energy around you, breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, arms up. Nice, breathe in, arms up. Can you make the music a little bit lower? That sounds good though. Breathe in, arms up. One more time, arms up. All right, you're looking good. Okay. Next, we're gonna bring our arms. We're gonna this is swinging, right? So we're gonna bring our arms up, swinging side to side, allowing your arms to be relaxed. Right. Good. And it's not really an arm exercise, right? So you're allowing your arms to just swing, right? Just kind of relax as much as possible. Now we're going to do something that's called chest and throat opening, right? So basically we're breathing in. The palms are facing inward, breathing in, keeping your arms open, and breathing out. Arms closed, palms facing outward, and down. Nice, breathe in, and breathe out. Close and down. Breathe in. Nice, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe out gently, calm. Breathe in. Knees slightly bent, just a little bit. Breathe out. Nice, y'all. Looking good, looking good. Breathe in, up the center, and out. Breathe out to the center and down. Bonito. Nice. Breathe in. And out. In. Out. And arms up. Open. And breathe out. Close. Arms down. Breathe in. Arms up. Open. Breathe out. Close. Arms down. Nice. One more time. Breathe in. Deep breath. And breathe out. Nice. Good. You can shake it out a little bit. Loosen up your shoulders, loosen up your shoulders. Nice. All right. Oh, y'all looking good. Y'all looking good. All right, the next exercise is kind of like a squat, right? So if you need anything to hold on to, is okay. It's 100% doable, right? But we're basically just gonna open up your legs a little bit like this. Point your toes outward a little bit. Because if you point your toes, if your toes are pointed in, your knees are gonna bend inside like this, right? So you want to point your toes out. So you squat straight down like that. Nice. And you're gonna bring your arms up forward. And breathe in. And breathe out. As we breathe out, we're gonna sink down, sink your bodies down. Nice. Gather the energy. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. And arms up. Gather the energy. Breathe out. And out. And arms up. Breathe out. Nice. Keep going like this a little bit longer. Nice. Good, good. Okay. And now for like the closing Qigong exercise, you guys are doing good so far. How are we feeling? You guys are feeling good? Thumbs up? All right, all right, all right. See ya. So now we're gonna just close the energy. We're gonna gather the energy up like this, breathing in. And we're gonna push it down throughout our body. Breathe out. Breathe in, arms up. Nice, breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, arms up. You wanna take deep breaths for this one, right? Breathe out, arms down. Pushing it all out, all the way down. Good, breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. Nice, one more time, breathe in, arms up. And breathe out, arms down. Good, and back to Wuji position. Nice, y'all. Okay, Tiffany, now we can put on the capoeira music. We can go straight into it because I know that we're gonna do a little bit of capoeira, okay? And we can ask some questions and things after that. You guys looking good though. Nice. So you guys just try to follow along. You're gonna move slow. Relax. This is capoeira. Let's move for negasa. Everybody say negasa. You don't have to unmute yourself. You can just say negasa. Nice. Nice. If you have any knee issues, right, you can still do it. Just try your best. Don't strain anything. Take your time. Or any back issues. Nice. Okay. Now we're gonna do a move called Jinga, right? Jinga is when we step backwards, forward. Nice. And this is a martial art, right? So the reason we're stepping back is so we can prepare for a kick, right? We can prepare for a kick. So the step back is just like preparation for something else, right? So in Jinga, stepping back. Nice, Bonito, that means beautiful. Bonito. And back to nigga. Nigga. Hey. Let's do a small kick, right? So take your time. You're gonna bring your other arm, leg up, arms open. Yeah, this move takes balance, y'all. I need to get y'all balance for this one. Arms open and kick. Nice. Back. Arms open and kick. Nice. So capoeira is like being a rubber band. You want to be elastic. You want to be as open as possible. Open. Nice. Open. Try to be. Take your time. If you can't lift your leg up, you can keep it low. It's still okay, right? Just a little. It's the on capoeira Angola too. Nice. And let's just come down. Last move. Negative. That's how we get away from the kick. So if somebody does that kick to us, you go down into negative. And make sure you guys see. Nice. Other side, negativa. Yeah. Other side, negativa. Block your face too. Block your face. Nice. Other side, negativa. Nice. You're looking good. And if you guys can come down like this. The last move we're gonna do, I know it's getting a little bit hard. This is the last one, I promise. The last move we're gonna do is called bananera. So I see some young people in here. So if you can do bananera, let me see what you got. I want you to be very careful, okay? You're gonna turn around. Look at that, a little cartwheel. If you can't do it, I want you to do a spin like this. Okay, a little baby cartwheel if you can. Nice, y'all. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Hands on the floor, and if you can't put your legs up, you just roll. All right. But if you can go up, go up. Nice. One more time. One more time. All right. That's good. That's good. All right. Everybody can have a seat now. Everybody come back. Take a break. Nice. Wow. You guys did pretty good. Everybody clap it up for yourselves. You guys did a very good job. Nice. Nice. All right. So I just give you a quick, brief history of while we're taking our breaks, while we're drinking some water. I'll give you a quick brief history of what capoeira is, and I guess that's it because we don't have much time. But capoeira is a martial art that comes out of West Africa, and it was developed. There was many different forms of capoeira throughout Africa, especially the West side. And through slavery, through the slave trade, it was brought over to America, specifically Brazil. But if you look in different islands such as Martinique or Haiti or many different islands, they have different forms of capoeira too. In Haiti, they have the machete dance. So it's like capoeira, there's a lot of movement. In Martinique, they have something called, I think it's called La Ja. Anybody ever heard of La Ja? I think it's called La Ja, right? But it's like capoeira, they're doing a lot of jumping and kicking. So that's how you know this is definitely something that comes out of Africa, because the similarities is that it all involves rhythm, it involves music, it involves dancing, right? So in Brazil, it is said that the enslaved people were shackled by their feet. They were shackled by their feet, so they had to do handstands on their arm. That's how they got so comfortable being upside down, right? And they use a lot of the movements from ancient times, from animals, they say. and they learn how to maneuver that way. So I think in the 1800s, they used capoeira to become free from the slave masters. So there's a certain part of Brazil and Salvador Bahia where they went up to the mountains and they built their own community called Palmares. And the way that they were able to maintain it for hundreds and hundreds of years is through the practice of capoeira and the practice of knowing the land. So when they went up to the mountains, they used their skills that they took from them, from their grandmothers, their great grandmothers from Africa, and learned how to survive in the land, learn how to use capoeira tactics to defend themselves. So it's a very historical, important part of history, I think, when it comes to capoeira, and it's one of the only martial arts that we can look back on and say is actually ours. When I say ours, I mean African people of African descent. So I think it's important. So, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask me about capoeira or qigong. It's very good to see you guys. You guys did a good job.
Okay, so the chat is kind of quiet this morning. So if anybody is willing to bring their voice into this space and ask a question or share with Mtambuzi how it felt to do the movements, the breathing. Yes, Z, that was fun. I did my best. My equilibrium has been off for a long time. Too long of a story. So the kicking was hilarious for me, and my legs were not going up at the end. You showing off at the end, but she loved it. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's, and like I said, that's so. I'm glad you said that. I think that was my cousin that said that. Yeah, it was like, yeah. I'm glad you said that because capoeira, like qigong, has many different levels, and they're all equally as effective, right? So even if you can't bring a leg up when you get to a certain age, like my master in capoeira, he's almost 90. He's 80, 88 right now, I think, this year. And he will still bring it to anybody my age or younger, you know what I'm saying? Because capoeira is not necessarily about how athletic you are, how much, it's about your intellect and also the rhythm, right? So that's why I said it's very important. I mean, it's okay if you do your kick low, because you can still come with like something else after that, you know? So that's good.
Thank you. Jacqueline is asking, what movements do you suggest for folks with hip or knee pain?
I would suggest definitely doing the qigong first, really just to really fill out your body and see where you should move, because it is certain movements in capoeira that you have to be careful when it comes to knees. It deals a lot with your knees and it deals a lot with your hips. Well, yeah, it deals a lot with your hips too, because a lot of hip opening. So there are a lot of movements that you can do that will actually help. A lot of the slow building movements, like we started off with a movement called Negasa. So I think doing this every morning, taking your time, like not putting too much pressure on your knees, even if you need to do it standing up, will definitely help. There's a lot of other movements that are definitely and also in the qigong, we did something called Wu Ji position. So when our knees are slightly bent, you just hold like this. So there's some qigong practitioners and experts that are able to hold this for hours. This move is called Wu Ji, and it's definitely a knee strengthening exercise. Also, try to get as comfortable in that space as possible.
Great, thank you. Louise says she appreciates the history lesson. Many people, especially in Brazil, don't tell that it originally came from West Africa. And Abimbola says she enjoyed the qigong. Thank you.
Oh yes, Mama Abimbola, thank you. I see one of my students in here. I see Gloria's son. What's up, Gloria's son? How you doing? He's also really, really good in capoeira. He could teach this class just as much as I could teach it. He's very, very good at capoeira.
Thank you so much, Brother Mtambuzi. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Feels good. Body feels good.
That's good. That's good.
My body felt good. It still feels good. Past tense. Oh goodness. It feels good, right? It felt good and it feels good.
Yes. Good to see you guys.
Do you offer classes?
At the moment, I'm not not offering classes, but I will definitely keep you guys posted. I'm thinking about doing something starting in January, because right now I'm at the end of my semester. I'm still in college, so I'm trying to really focus on that. But in January, I definitely would start up a Patreon. I don't know if anybody heard of Patreon, but it's like a way to teach classes online. So that's my idea, so that I can reach out to people from everywhere, especially during the pandemic. You know, I know some people might want to stay home, but yeah, definitely soon come.
Thank you. So we have a comment from Facebook. Hattie McCutcheon says, when I lived in Chicago, I was in a class with a 4-year-old and a 100-year-old. I'm so impressed. Thanks.
It.
Good workout.
Yes, I love it. That's what capoeira is all about.
Anyone else willing to come in and share their voice about their experience? Hey, Teresa, I saw you trying to do that little cartwheel. You go, girl.
This is Sahuski. I just want to jump in. This is so good to see him, Mtambuzi. Whenever I see you, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in. This is great. So I have Quan and the Sailor here, and and I'm working with them in the background.
Okay.
And so they're like, that's Mtambuzi's voice, yeah. So it's just so good. I love the fluidity that I can see in your body, and I love your pace when you're teaching, and your understanding of what the movements are. So thank you for the explanation of each of the movements and the history of Qigong and Capoeira. Thank you for that. I love you. I love the teaching aspect too. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Musa. Appreciate it. And what's up, Asela? And Asela's brother. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Hi.
We have a hand raised, Aaliyah. Aaliyah,
greetings. I just wanted to say greetings. I just wanted to say thank you. So I'm here preparing breakfast with the kids, and my 11-year-old, he was taking capoeira dances back in school, back at elementary school, and he started to do it once the brother was doing it. And the beautiful thing about capoeira is, like, once you learn it, you just get back in it. Like, he just got right back in it, and it really inspired me. So thank you, and I'm complete.
Where are you located? Is this in New York?
Yes, it's in New York. A lot of the elementary schools partner with capoeira centers across the city, and there's a number. Well, there were. Hopefully, they're still here. But before COVID, a number of them would come to the schools and do the dancing and the drumming.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, I'm about to share Mtambuzi's information with you all.
Hold up. I'm sorry. Louise had mentioned about Brazil not acknowledging that its origins of capoeira from West Africa, and being that this is Legacy Week, and this is our legacy. It's a legacy of Africa. I'm really curious to know if you've heard of that, and if you have any insight as to why that is.
That's a good question. I think for the same reason. Yeah, this is the month, and it's funny. I don't know if you mean in Brazil too. In Brazil, this is African History Month or African Freedom Month. Yeah, this is the month that they became this. That they say that they were. What's the word? Slavery was abolished and stuff. So November, yeah, November is the month for that. So it's funny that you say that. But what was I gonna say? I think for the same reasons that we don't claim a lot of the things that we do here in America, in North America too. Like a lot of them don't know, and they've been taught that it's Brazilian, or a lot. It's funny. A lot of people in Brazil, yeah, even Brazilians, it's not even that they want to claim it, but they just don't know. Because also when you look at capoeira, when you see it on TV, when you see it in movies and stuff, majority of capoeira is from white people. You don't see us represented in it. So when you see that constantly, you just automatically think that can't be something that's African. You know, this is definitely Brazilian, this Brazilian pride. And they put up the Brazilian flag. They don't really represent Mestre Benedito, who's the guy who brought capoeira to Brazil. He was a fisherman who is the grandmaster of my master, Mestre João Grande. But Mestre Benedito comes straight from the Congo region of Africa. So they don't really represent that, but they push more of how it looks, the aesthetics, you know, the certain type of clothes, and you know, it's more. It becomes more like a sport and fun. So I think it's up to us to really maintain the history of it.
Thank you.
Yep, we have another hand, Miss Teresa Plaskett.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, Mtambuzi.
Yes,
I just
thank
have a
you.
question. So capoeira, is it also practiced by women? I usually see a lot of men performing, giving
Yes.
classes and stuff.
Yeah.
And the second question is, do you know of like any tours or groups that go to the different countries to learn about capoeira and the history?
All right, the second question, I think that's a good idea. I don't know of any, but I think that's a cool idea. If people are interested, we can create a tour, you know, because there's a lot of rich African history and culture in that. But I don't know of any, actually. I know there are some for this thing called Olodum, which is like the type of music that comes out of Afro-Brazilian religion. So they tour around the world. Like you might see them at BAM Dance Africa. I've seen them there before. I've seen them at a lot of places. So Olodum is like a famous music group that does traditional music, Brazilian, Afro-Brazilian music. In terms of women in capoeira, yes, there's definitely a lot of women in capoeira now. Especially this age, there's a lot of mestras. They call them mestras, like a lot of masters of capoeira coming out. And I think that it's very important for women to do capoeira too, especially because capoeira is a type of exercise that is good for both sides. It's very, you know, it deals with both things, flowing, and I've seen some women do amazing things with capoeira that I can't even do, that I can't come close to doing. So yeah, I definitely think that is important. And we also need more women teachers, I think, too, to also teach the women capoeira, I think is very important. So yeah, I think it's good.
Teresa, I had shared in the chat that I remember when Halle Berry played Catwoman, that was the style of fighting that she learned for it. And she talked about, I think she was on Oprah, about the discipline and how she saw the change in the metamorphosis in her body from doing it, you know. So that's why I was asking if he has classes, because I do have I have knee and ankle pains, and I see the fluidity and the movements, and because they're small and low impact, there are things that I'd be able to do. So I'm looking for, you know, something to help get these old bones oiled up.
I know that about very, that's cool.
Kenyofu has a question. What is the difference between Angola and what we see on TV? Okay.
Capoeira Angola is the more traditional, I guess you would say, practice of capoeira. It is, but to be honest, they both have been developed into polar opposites in a way. Like when back in the days, like in the 1800s, when capoeira came to Brazil, it was just called capoeira. It really wasn't Angola or regional. But there was a time where the capoeiristas kept getting locked up. It was outlawed. It was illegal to practice any type of martial arts, any type of cultural activity that comes from Africa. So every time somebody was to do any movement or any capoeira, they would get locked up, they would get thrown in jail. So there was a mestre called Mestre Bimba. When I say mestre, I mean like sensei, right? Or master of capoeira. There was a mestre called Mestre Bimba who decided that he was tired of getting locked up. He was tired of his people getting locked up. So, well, this is the story, I don't know, but he started to go to the regional area, which is where a lot of the richer people lived, a lot of Europeans, and he started trying to push capoeira. So it changed up. It became more, pants became tighter, you know, it became more showy, and it became more white. So that was what they called capoeira regional, and it was more TV ready. You know, it looked less, I would say, ritual. It looked less traditional. You know, so they called that capoeira regional, and I think capoeira regional is also good, but that's more of like the sport, I would say, to a degree. There's some traditional capoeira regional that's serious too, but capoeira regional is more standing up and fast is more upward. The capoeira Angola is more low to the ground and closed, I would say. But they're both pretty good. But I was taught capoeira Angola. That's my roots. I don't know
Thank you.
if I explained that right.
You explained it right because it's your interpretation, your understanding of what you're teaching us. So yes.
Right, thank you.
All right. So we have a few more comments coming in the chat. Denise West said that it's important to know our history. So many others steal our legacy, our inventions, and take it for themselves and try to capitalize on it. Yes, Denise, they definitely do.
Definitely.
And Jacqueline is saying she would love to get into that deep squat frog position in yoga. It's been a few years since she's been able to do that.
Yeah, and I'm glad she said that, because a lot of these movements are, I can't remember what's the word for something that's so basic in our body, right? So like getting low like this is something that we don't tend to do because of our lifestyle, but it's so natural. It's something that we should be doing, and when we do it, we reap the benefits. So yeah, that's another good thing about it.
I actually agree with that, and it's something that I think we change as we grow. I have a 3-year-old in my house who will squat like that and play with cars. And so he's perfectly content. It's not awkward for him to squat and play like that. And you see kids do things, they're all limber and flexible. And then as we get older, somewhere we lose that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have some more comments coming in from Facebook. Nubia Kemet from Facebook says she grew up practicing capoeira with her mom, who introduced it to her and her brother when they were 5 or 6. She said good memories. And Denise is acknowledging Jackie's comment that she used to be able to do that low squat, especially when she was actively taking martial arts. And Nubia says, hi, I'm dropping in wonderful and educational presentation. So yes, I just want to acknowledge there are about 10 people who joined in after the movement finished, but they're in here enjoying the history lesson that you are teaching.
Awesome. Okay. I love it. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We can go again. I don't know if y'all want to go. Not just playing.
All right, so I do want to acknowledge the time is 7:41. This is supposed to be a 30-minute session we have gone over. So everyone who has stayed, thank you. We appreciate. And just before we close out, if there are any other final voices, any other comments, anything else anybody wants to share, let us know. Okay. All right, I believe we're complete. Here is Mtambuzi's email address.
Yes, feel free to reach out if you have any more questions.
And it will be dropped in the chat for anybody who needs to copy and paste it. If you are interested in learning more, finding out when he's going to start those classes up after he's finished with his semester, just let him know. All right.
Yes. And coming up tomorrow, is that tomorrow? Today is the 24th. Yeah, so coming up tomorrow, we have Shawnee Gibson, and she's going to be the title Being a Living Legacy, a 2-part series, part 2. Okay, so that's going to be tomorrow, guys. So everybody join us on Thursday, November 25th.
Thank you, Mtambuzi. I'll take over from here.
Okay.
Welcome to the Woo Nation, all new members. If today is your first session, please drop it in the chat. Welcome to a community where we come to learn, elevate, and ascend. We want to invite you to come back tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. Here is our schedule. We are live on Zoom and Facebook 5 days a week, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 7 to 8:30, and Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 7:30. If you'd like notification when it's time to join us in these spaces, please text the word Woo Nation to 74121. You'll get your notification in the morning reminding you it's time to hop on. Have you ordered your Woo swag yet? We have a shop where you can shop us and get your Woo swag. The shop is bit.ly/Woo swag. You're able to order face masks, water bottles, coffee mugs, t-shirts, and sweatshirts where you can rep our community and show your appreciation for your tribe. Thank you. This is how you stay in touch with us. First, you can register at bit.ly/wake up movement. You can join us on Facebook. We have 2 spaces. Our first one is a private community, which is bit.ly/woo community. And the other one is a public forum, which is bit.ly/woo nation. You can follow us on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. Find our videos on YouTube at bit.ly/woo on YouTube. And you can always email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. At this time, I invite everyone who's still in the space to come off of mute, show love and abundance, and thanks to Mtambuzi for sharing his knowledge and experiences with us. Thank you so much.
The movement was
Thank
great.
you, Mtambuzi.
Thank you,
Great. Thank you.
Great.
Thank
You.
you.
Great.
Goodness gracious, y'all come back more often.
It was wonderful.
My muscles felt
Really
so
appreciate
blessed.
you.
I can't wait to
We
learn
need
this
more
for
history
myself
on
so I can
Capoeira.
do the handstand. Okay.
Love you, family.
We're
Have a
so
great
proud of
day.
you.
All
All right, have a great one.
right. Have a great
Thank
day.
you guys. Have a
Good to
great
see you
day.
back in the space, Mtambuzi.
All right. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
And
Peace and blessing.
All right. Peace and blessings, guys. Peace.
Family.
peace.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.